now the time is 6:41. We are so excited for so many kids headed back to school. Hopefully a great start to the school year for so many of those students.
Yes, and we're glad Lawrence County and Dublin aren't headed back today because it's raining down there now.
Oh, yikes. That's not going to be fun at the bus stop.
One small shower over there over Dublin. Most of central Georgia is dry, though, this morning, and everybody is going to be hot this afternoon. That's for sure. Here's a live look. Yeah, so a couple raindrops falling at this early hour. Let's get over to the radar, and you can see it is literally just right over Dublin and then one small spot south of 16 as well. Otherwise, we are mainly dry across central Georgia and not much else to speak of this morning. Let's get to the current temperatures. We've got 73 in Macon, 72 in Warner Robins, 75 in Cochran, 77 in Dublin, 74 in Gordon, 73 waking up in Baldwin County, 70 in Forsyth, where Monroe County is headed back to school today, and in Upson County as well. Future view today into the 90s relatively quickly, about a 20% chance of rain. That's going to be mainly east of Interstate 75 today, and really north and south of 16. I don't think there's any one side or the other that has the better chance of it. We all have a good chance of getting down into the 70s tomorrow morning, followed by another 20% chance of rain tomorrow afternoon. No rhyme or reason really to where the showers pop up. We're going to be enjoying some lower humidity until we get to Thursday, and then for Thursday afternoon, potentially some more storms across central Georgia, as you saw there. That's a new model run from what we had earlier this morning. I have the rain chance at 40% on Thursday for now, 60% on Friday. I'll show you why in just a moment. But first, the lower humidity. That sounds good, right? How about 58 for a dew point at 5 p.m. tonight? That's to say we're not going to have the really tropical air mass over Macon and Warner Robins. You've got to go east for that. It will be over Vidalia. I'm thinking probably Dublin, Jeffersonville is going to be the cutoff line somewhere. But we'll enjoy the 50s while we have them, because tomorrow I think we'll spend most of the day in the 60s and 70s. That means the really humid air is going to begin to build back in, and then we're really going to be in the thick of it by the time we get to Thursday. Now, once we get to Friday, we're going to turn our attention up towards the north here. There's 7 a.m. Watching the potential for a line of storms to move from north to south. If this does happen, it would be one of those systems that the models do not have a good time handling at all. And it's going to be one of those systems that also could produce damaging wind gusts across central Georgia. So watching for that on Friday. And then once we get to Saturday, we're just kind of back into the summertime stuff in terms of the chance of showers and storms each and every day. And that's going to carry us into the first part of August. That means we have rounded out the month of July, 97 for the final 2 days on Sunday and on Monday. Finished the month with 19 above average days. So June was a relatively cool month for us. July, a relatively warm month. Back to school today for thousands of kids. Bibb, Peach, Monroe, Jones, Wilkinson, Washington, Dooley, Crisp, Upson County all headed back to school today, looking for a high temperature right around 96 with a small rain chance. Again, the better chance of that is going to be on the east side of Interstate 75. And hour by hour, 70s this morning, 90s by the recess hour. So be sure to take breaks, stay in the shade if you can. And your 7-day forecast is going to show you a cool down, relatively speaking, by the time we get to the end of the week. That's thanks to the increased rain chance. But by the time we get to the weekend, the humidity returns. So do the mid-90s, feeling like 100 plus, probably beginning on Saturday.